In this video, we're going to demonstrate one of the most devastating techniques known to Muay Thai is the roundhouse kick. Now, Tim's going to demonstrate off his rear leg first of all today, because all he has to do is take a little step to his left, and then he's going to throw his right. Now, if Tim turns his body sideways, you can throw us a side view. Just like so. Now, when people are starting out, you've probably noticed Tim demonstrated two variations there. The most important thing, or the hardest thing that people cannot grasp, is the hip turn. So you can see Tim throw a 360 and landing where he started. What we try to do is get people to think of a 360. So one more time, Tim. The other variation, when you're a little bit more advanced, is throwing your kick and breaking it halfway and returning to where you started. And what this will allow him is basically not to turn his back, but also allow him to recover a lot quicker to defend the oncoming or counter attack that he may be subject to. So now when Tim wants to throw his left kick, or left roundhouse kick, one thing that's very important, you've got to add an extra step. For the left roundhouse kick, what he has to do is he has to step with his right foot diagonally across, and then he's going to swing his left kick through, just like so. Some of the common mistakes we see with Muay Thai when people are throwing the roundhouse kick, first of all, is when people are not stepping on a 45 degree. What people will either do, they'll step out too far wide and throw the kick, or we'll see people step too far forward, allowing them or causing them to kick around a corner. What you ideally want to do is always step 45 degree angle to your target. The other common mistake that we see is people not throwing the correct hand when they're throwing their roundhouse kick. So they'll either drop both hands, or they won't keep the right hand up. What we want to do is make sure that we throw the same hand with the same leg that we're throwing, whilst making sure the other hand is plucked to the cheek and the elbows are protecting the rib cage. Another good example, Tim, if you want to show us sideways, is people throwing a roundhouse kick leaning to the side, trying to generate more power, or alternatively leaning back, which causes to lose balance and power. So as you can see, it's super important to make sure that you maintain your balance and you practice slowly and build from the ground up. Another little technique that that's very important for you all to make sure when you're practicing your Muay Thai roundhouse kick, if you've got a bag or you've got a partner to work with, make sure that you pivot on the ball of your foot as you throw the kick. So one little drill, if you do have someone at home that you can practice this with, Tim, if you don't mind guarding up with me, throw your roundhouse kick, get them to hold it there and catch it, making sure their elbow and hand stays up, but get them to pivot on the ball of their foot like so. As you can see, the heel's raised, abs are engaged, everything is tight, and you just repeat the process on the other side. Again, hand is down, up on the ball of foot, off your heel, everything is tight and taut, just like so. Really, really cool drill that I find I get all of our beginners to work on, and that really just allows you to make sure the foot is pivoting, the hip is turning over, and the hands are in the correct place. That, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up our roundhouse kick for Muay Thai.